Hi, I'm Kimberly Garner, and this is day one of our clutter cleanse. First, I want to make sure that you have filled out your dwell being wheel. It's the first step of the Dwellosophy method, and it helps us create a baseline for where you are. And with this process that we're going to do over the next coming days, it's really important because it's going to help us identify what your ideal life looks like. Now, that can be a really big question. And so what I'd like you to do is within each segment of the Dwell Being Wheel, you have finances, career, fun and leisure, a significant relationship. Within all of those areas, think about what your 10 life looks like. Like, what do you really want for yourself? What do you want to create? So look at each of those areas and get clear about what your ideal life looks like. It's going to be really helpful in the coming days when we're working with the different types of clutter. And here's why. When you identify what it is you want, then it's going to be so much clearer for us to identify where's the clutter showing up? What are the obstacles getting in your way? So do the Dwell Being Wheel and get really clear on what your ideal life looks like within each of those segments of the wheel. Now, the next thing is the Dwellosophy definition of clutter is different than most definitions. So my definition of clutter is anything, any thought, any relationship, any object, any behavior that gets in the way of you and what you want for yourself. So anything blocking you from your desired outcome, from your dreams, your goals, your intentions, that is considered clutter. The other thing is I use the word clutter and obstacle interchangeably. To me, they're the same thing, just different words. Also, I have a litmus test for clutter. So when you're going through your home, when you're looking at your life in broader terms, use this litmus test for discerning what is clutter. So do I use it? Do I love it? And does it support my goals? Does it support my intentions, my dreams, whatever the desired outcome is? Does it support those things? If it doesn't, it is considered clutter. So, and we'll be addressing that in the coming days. So don't worry, you don't have to worry about doing that right now. Just get really clear on what your ideal life looks like. The other thing is there are 8 types of clutter. There's physical clutter, mental clutter, emotional clutter, verbal clutter, time clutter, vitality clutter, financial clutter, and relationship clutter. And again, we're going to be looking at each of these specifically and how they relate to each room in your home. So right now, that's what you need to know. Now today, I want you to go through each room in your home and we're going to be identifying toxic clutter. Toxic clutter is the worst type of physical clutter, and that's because it brings up a negative feeling or emotion. So go through each room in your home and look around, and is there anything in the space that brings up a negative feeling, emotion, memory? Anything that makes you feel badly in your home is toxic clutter, and you want it out of your space. So what do you do if you share a home with someone else and they happen to like this item? Share with them how you feel. Let them know that this item brings up that negative feeling. You get that negative charge from this thing, and ask if they would be willing to let you pack it up for a time. 3 to 6 months should be fine. And after that, see if the negative feeling clears. Like hopefully they'll say, yes, sure, you can pack that thing up. So pack it away and where you won't see it. And 3 to 6 months, you can pull it out and see if the negative feeling has cleared. And if it has, great. If it hasn't, then see if your special person will let you get rid of it. But you don't have to deal with that right now. The other thing, sometimes there are things in our home that we don't like, but we keep it because someone gave it to us. It was a gift. This is not your responsibility. You don't have to keep this item just because someone gave it to you as a gift. It's really important that every single thing in your home feel good. It's important that every single thing in your home support the life that you want for yourself. If someone gave you a gift, it's not your responsibility to keep it. It's your responsibility to keep things in your home that feel good. Okay, so that's it for today. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking all about physical clutter. If you have any questions, please ask. Don't be bashful. If you have a question, it's very likely that someone else has that exact question, and it'll be helpful if you ask, and then I'll answer it. And I'll answer questions in stories tomorrow, and I can do it anonymously. I don't have to share names or anything like that. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great night, and we will see you in the morning.